So we go back up to the start, and this is a heat of the Prince Albert Challenge Cup, and the Prince Albert Challenge Cup is for student Open University fours, and they have a coxswain who's lying down in the bows. So on the left of our picture we have the men from Harvard University, Boston, USA. Welcome to anyone from the East Coast, or indeed the West Coast, who's joining this presentation. And Harvard are going up against 4 rowers and 1 cox from Radley College. It's a schoolboy crew, but Radley have been really fast this year in their second 8, and these are 4 guys out of their second 8.
Yeah, so I think to explain that, if you're not if you're not totally au fait with Henley, to explain why we've got some school students racing against university students here. The student events can be entered by school crews, and the school crews will often do that because you're only allowed to enter 1 crew into the schoolboy events. So if you've got your first 8 already racing in the Princess Elizabeth, which is the 8th event for schoolboys, then you might put your second boat into either the 4 here or into the Temple, which is the university students event. And often those crews do qualify, like you've seen here, and they often go a few races deep as well, which can be pretty impressive.
They do. We had a shot of Catherine Engels, the 23-year-old, lying down in the sort of bows of a coxswain. Tell us what it's like to cox in that position, Zoe.
I hate everything about it, to be honest with you. It's awful, and that's partly because I learned to cox on the tideway, where there's always big waves and you see them coming. So you're sitting there in the boat, you see the wave coming, you think that's about to soak me, and then it's in your face. But some people love it. You've got a different connection to the boat. A lot of what we do in coxing is about how you feel the hull move. And in a 4, when you're lying down in it, you actually have more attachment of your body to the hull. So people do sometimes find it easier to really feel what's going on. And actually, as these boats row towards you, you start to see that, their whole body is going to be lying against the boat there, and so you can feel a bit more what the boat's doing rather than just sitting in it.
So Harvard University, this is a fantastic crew. They will go deep in the competition. It's a combination of their 2V and 3V, and by that I mean second varsity and third varsity, which is what they call their 8s in the USA, sort of their B and C crews. Harvard probably have about 5 or 6 crews, and they were fantastically successful in the Eastern Sprints, which is the competition between the best rowers on the Eastern Seaboard, and they were also successful in the IRAs, the Intercollegiate Rowing Association Championships, which is the national championships. So they're really, really strong. They're coached by Pat LePage, the former Shrewsbury schoolboy. He's been over in Harvard. He's a Harvard alumnus. He's worked with coaches like Jesse Foglia, who coaches the American international team. And this crew, you've got Liam Downing from Gonzaga College, that famous rowing school. He's in the stroke seat. We're looking at Radley College at the moment. Let's talk about Radley College.
You see Radley now. They're really attacking. They're not going to let this Harvard crew just have a nice walk down the track here. They are going to make sure they put their best performance out on the water today.
They absolutely are. And that little shot of the cox, beautiful frame there. And I love the fact that in the 3 seat of the Harvard crew, we've got an alumnus from High Point Rowing Club in North Carolina. I was there in April for the Lenny Peters Cup. Jim Kinnermouth runs that program. Probably is watching here today. He's the man in front of Alex Sanchez-Fretz with the white hat. And lovely to see an alum of that program here.
Really controlled race here from Harvard. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the PA. Oxford Brookes have won the last 3 years, but they were just knocked out this morning, so that competition has really been blown wide open. Yeah,
what a fantastic race. San Diego beating Brookes, but on this occasion, Harvard University beat Radley College in the heat of the Prince Albert Challenge Cup.